I just want to know, do you see this? Do you see this? I don't know why I'm acting like I got all this money, but it's happening today. What's up everyone, it's Coco. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a shoe video. It's all thrifted. We're getting back to basics for thrifting stuff. I know it's been a while since I've done a thrifting video. I'm very sorry about that. I'm gonna get back to it. Now what I wanted to show you guys is some of my most favorite amazing shoes that I have thrifted. And the reason why I want to show you this is because right now, like it's coming up to Christmas, and this is the time when, like, you know, you got bills, rego, Christmas, like a whole bunch of stuff. And usually during this time as well, you have a lot of Christmas parties, New Year's Eve parties, work Christmas parties, gatherings with your friends, that kind of thing. And you probably want to look cute, you probably want to look fabulous without breaking the bank. And if you're anything like me, shoes completes the outfit. So I wanted to show you guys that you can get yourself some sick as shoes at the thrift stores, and you don't have to break the bank. You can just get something super fun and super out there, super retro, so many supers, and it literally won't cost you any more than 10 bucks. I will say there is, I think, there's 3 pairs of shoes here that actually did cost more than $10, but you'll see why. It makes sense as to why they costed a bit more. But majority of these shoes I'm going to be showing to you was under $10 Australian. So for any of you guys that are international, Australian dollars is what I'm talking about. And yeah, I'm going to be trying them on so you guys can see how they look, because obviously shoes look better on than off. And if you have a foot fetish and you enjoy this video, send me some money for my service. I just cannot take myself seriously today. So if you're interested to see what shoes I have found while thrifting, then keep on watching. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to show you something crazy, designer, and is gorgeous, super Y2K, like to the max. I actually found these Christian Dior heels. Like, are you right? So this kind of like style heel with, like, it's like the wood clog kind of effect, but with the strap, and then you've also got like the reptile leather. I'm hoping it picks up on camera with the studs. This was just like signature Y2K era, you know what I mean? And then on the heel, I'm really hoping this comes up. It has an awesome label there. I died when I found these. I was just like, come on. And the day that I found these, I was home and I had this feeling, like this really strong feeling, and I was like, oh my God, there's a pair of shoes. There is a pair of shoes at my thrift store that I need to get. And I was talking to my partner because I was just relaxing, and I just all of a sudden got up and I was like, I gotta go. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I just know that there is a pair of shoes. Like I just know it. I had like this feeling, I just knew it. And so I went down and found these. So it was such a good feeling to find these. It was such a good feeling to come home and be like, I told you so. It was a big deal. Now these were obviously not $10 because they are Dior. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you underneath as well. I'm hoping that comes up, that you can see. Made in Italy, Dior, like it's the whole thing. You've got the CD logo there as well. It's the real deal. And just to see these there was just like crazy. So these were, from memory, $50 Australian, which is, come on, that's not even bad. It's obviously high priced for a thrift store, but super cheap for designer. So I was so happy about this. This is very like Carrie Bradshaw / Paris Hilton. You know what I mean? The next pair of shoes I'm going to talk about are these red peppers. Look at these god dang massive wedges. These are hardcore. hardcore. These are so hardcore. I died as well when I found these. These from memory were about $14, which isn't that bad. They're super heavy, super chunky, very Brat style, very Lizzie McGuire kind of style. These are so amazing. Like I cannot get over it. So the detailing on this, you've got like this shiny, like sparkly style silver all around here, and then you've got it in the stripes on there. The wedge is obviously a cork style, and then on the front you've just got some kind of design on the band there, and then it straps up around the ankle. Now the leather is on the ankle coming apart a little bit, if you can see that, but it's just wear and tear. It's vintage. I expect nothing less from it because it's not actual real leather, it's synthetic, so it obviously gives out in time. But these are amazing. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't really usually go for like a floral style or like that kind of vibe, but they're super chunky, they're very Bratz, and I was just like, hallelujah, let's do this. Next thing that I found is like so iconic. I feel like every person, guy or girl, if you wear heels, you need to own a pair of these. They are the classic Jantes, like, come on. So we already know the deal. We know these are amazing. We know these are iconic. We know that these are just fabulous. So I was super pleased to find a pair of Jantes at the thrift store, and they're really high. So they're not like the shorter ones. These are super high. So they are a little bit like, they're a little bit harder to walk in, but when you wear them around your home and in a robe, you just like, I am the best. Like, everyone bow the F down. Bow the F down for me, because I've arrived. Do you know what I mean? Even though I'm just in my home in a robe and these, it's still, I feel fabulous. So yeah, these are obviously cherry red, super sexy, super fabulous. And I just love the logo as well. And it's just so incredible to find. Like, obviously it's one thing finding a pair of shoes that is incredible, but it's another thing when you can find a pair of shoes that are incredible and are your size. That's the golden ticket, because I have found so many nice shoes and they're not my size, and sometimes I buy them, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I have them just in my room just so I know that I've got them and they don't fit me, and I haven't listed them on Depop yet. I'm just like, do I want to do it? I probably will, but I just want to enjoy them, just like have them in my presence and be like, I own you, you know? Anyway. Okay, this next pair, I actually didn't find them. My mother did. My mother is such a thrift god. I mean, like, I feel like I find good stuff when I thrift, but then my mother, she just like surprised me hardcore. She knows what I like. She knows that, like, if it's out there, if it's big, if it's fabulous, I want it. If it's a challenge, I want it. If it's something that people probably wouldn't wear, I want it. So she kind of like hooks me up with that. She'll always send me photos of things when she's out thrifting. She's like, do you like this? Do you like this? Majority of the time, it's a massive yes. So she found these and I died. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I mean, I just want to know, do you see this? Do you see this? Yeah, pretty, right? So these are, I don't know if it's just TUK or Tuck. I think it's TUK because it has the dots in between each one. They're obviously very like gothic, rockabilly, kind of like pin-up girl vibes, but very like hot vampire goth girl. I don't know, it's a lot of things, but these shoes just give me a lot of vibes. But they're beautiful purple patent leather with black patent leather straps and buckles, and they're just so gorgeous. And they've got like that really round toe that reminds me of very like Harajuku style. If you like look up any like kind of Harajuku fashion, you'll definitely come across a pair of these in like various different colors and everything. So as soon as I saw these, I was like, wow, gothic Harajuku girl. So yeah, I was just like, all right, mum, I see you coming through with the goods. Okay, the next pair, I'm just gonna keep on saying that I was over the moon when I found them, because I am over the moon when I found all of these shoes, but these ones I had been praying to the thrift gods for a while. I was just like, yo, I need some baby Phat in my life, like I really do. And I just kept praying. I'm like, when I go into the thrift stores, I'm like, baby Phat, baby Phat. And it'd been 2 visits and I hadn't found it. And then I went to a different thrift store a bit further away from me, and I found myself some baby Phat knee-high sneakers. I mean, can you just shut up? Okay, like, I was in the shoe section and I was looking at the boots and I see it in the far corner and I just ran to it. I was just like, I literally had my trolley. I was like, shut up. No one saw me because I was there by myself, but I literally was just like, shut up. And I picked them up and I was like, get out. And I just like slam dunked them in my trolley. I was, you don't understand. It made, like, when I found these, it meant that like I didn't even care if I couldn't find anything else. But actually that day was a good thrift day. I had a full trolley of stuff. I was just like, I don't know why I'm acting like I got all this money, but it's happening today. It's happening today. If you don't know baby Phat, you can get out. I'm kidding, you can stay. Baby Phat is just so iconic. And I just remember seeing like celebs like Paris Hilton. I think there's one of like Raven Simone where she's got her baby Phat flip top phone. I'm just like, come on. But we've got baby Phat here. Then on the side, you've got like this kind of, it almost is like a basketball texture in this black patent leather. Then you've got like a suede kind of style, but it's a shiny texture. And then you've got the classic baby Phat cat logo there. And on the back, it's kind of got like that motorbike style too. And it laces all the way up. On the inside, it's nice and furry. And then I really want to show you the tongue as well. And then the tongue also has the baby Phat logo there too. So the inside's super fuzzy, so it keeps you nice and warm and it zips up. I love shoes that are big like this to have a zip. Otherwise you have to undo and do up the laces all the time. So it's a massive time saver. But yeah, these are just, I mean, I don't know what to say. I love them. This next one is another pair of shoes where it's just like, they're not my size. I do not fit into them, but I can just squeeze my feet into them. Like it hurts. I can't walk, but I'm also not ready to give up on them. Like I just hope and pray that my feet will shrink and I can fit into them, or that the leather stretches. But these are a pair of Jeffrey Campbell. Ooh, man, these are heavy. Jeffrey Campbell platforms. Like, are you good? Are you here? Are you alive? Like seriously, look at the size of that heel. Height and width. What the hell is going on? These are insane. And they feel, if you haven't owned a pair of Jeffrey Campbell shoes, I highly recommend. The quality is just unmatched. This is actually, I'm pretty sure it's handmade, these ones. Yeah, these are a US 7.5. I'm like a US 8, 9. 8 is like on the small side for me. I'm literally in between the two. So I try to make these work. I will try again today and try and like squish my feet into these, but These are hardcore. They're heavy. They could be a weapon. They're Jeffrey Campbell's, okay? Jeffrey Campbell is like OG. Okay, these next ones, I'm seeing a lot of shoe brands bring out like imitations of this style. Not specifically this shoe, but this style of shoe. And yeah, like it's awesome when you see things come back, but you have something original. Like that is an awesome thing. I barely fit into these, but because they're an open shoe, I make them work. They are these gorgeous pink Phat heeled mules. Like, they're so cute. I'm not really a pink person, even though I have a pink background. I'm not really a pink person, but these are just precious. And you know they're old school when they've got the Phat heel like that and the squared off toe. So these are actually from Gas, and it's lifting it a little bit, so you'll see a bit of the glue spilling out there, but that's natural. It happens over time. You'll definitely start noticing a lot of brands doing this mule style. I don't know, this is really awkward. I'm just like talking about shoes. I'm like, and this is made out of leather and it's adorable. It's like, I'm not a shoe connoisseur, okay? Is there such thing? Probably. Second last pair are these. These just remind me of J-Lo. I'm calling these my J-Lo boots. They, once again, I just fit into these, but I deal with it. They're gorgeous and I will put up with the pain. But they are so soft. They've got the Phat squared off heel and the squared off toe, so you know it's legit. They are actually, you can't see the logo. Vintage Miss Shop. So Miss Shop back in the day was the jam, honestly. So these are a size 8, but like I said, a size 8 is tight. It's on the small end for me. I'm really a 9. But yeah, I just had to make these work. They're just unbelievable. You wear these with like a cute, like honestly, if you're trying to figure out when, how, what were these, picture these with a denim skirt. Picture these with some parachute 3/4 pants, very J-Lo, the satin style. You could wear these under a pair of like denim flared jeans. Like they were a vibe. They were honestly a vibe. And last but certainly not least, I have myself a pair of these Stiletto pleasers. Now, if you don't know pleaser, they are a gorgeous like pin-up style shoe brand, and they're quite expensive, to be honest. I mean, obviously worth it, but they're on the more pricier side. So to find a pair of these in a thrift store is just like gold. They're obviously just a classic black patent leather, which you can't go wrong with. These make me feel like an Amazonian giant lady. I love it. I'm all about it. That's totally fine for me. But they're very cute. They have a nice little strap around the ankle and you just kind of can't go wrong. The good thing about these as well, these are brand new. No one wore them before. These are all brand new. No imprint of a foot in there. These are seriously straight up brand new pleasers. So yeah, that is all of my shoes that I am dying for, that I found while thrifting, and one that my mother found. But yeah, I hope this shows that you can find sick shoes on a budget at your local thrift stores. Give it a go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this thrift video. I know it's been a while since I've done one, so thank you for being patient. I'll be sure to do a lot more coming up. But yeah, thank you to all the new subscribers. I see you guys. I really do appreciate it. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I am just like over the moon about this. Like, it is my goal to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So thank you so much for moving me closer to my goal. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. Let's get your girl to that goal ending. Let's get me there. I want to cross that finish line. I want to be celebrating. It will be a fun time for me, and I'll obviously be super motivated and have awesome content for you guys. If you haven't already, check out my Instagram and my Depop. Give me a follow, see what I'm posting, do a little shopping, that kind of thing. And I love to talk to you guys on Instagram as well. I do quite often send out in my IG stories questions and stuff like that, because I like to communicate with you guys. So if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. That's it for today. I have some awesome videos coming out soon, so be sure to come back and check those out. I post new videos every single week, and I have an exciting one coming up next. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I hope you have a good day, good night, good weekend, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next week. Mwah. Bye guys.